Alright, welcome back everyone, this is PapaSean, and we are picking up the pieces. So we're heading back over to where our base was. Fortunately nobody died, but our dinosaurs, we did lose a Ankylo over 160 level, and our Quetzal was level 40 when it perished, so we're kind of out of the action for collecting stone, metal, obsidian, oil, you name it, crystal. So it's a bit of a rough time for us. They must have hung a player from above on a Pteranodon and just dropped grenades, countless grenades on our base until they blew through the roof and then killed our Quetzal and Ankylo. They even destroyed our behemoth stone gate. Now, I guess shame on us for putting a Quetzal behind a stone behemoth gate, but we just could not muster up the amount of metal required for a metal behemoth gate. And as you know, a Quetzal does not fit through anything but a behemoth gate. I did read that the hatch frame, you can actually bring a Quetzal through as long as you don't have a door on the doorway of the Quetzal's, rather the giant trapdoor. So I've got a little bit of fur. I'm flying over on a Pteranodon to check out the damages, and we are approaching. Fortunately, none of our Pteranodons were in there. I was in there, but I fell through a floor panel, and so I survived the assault. So you can see all of our defenses are in place. Our turrets are up. And you'd ask, why didn't the auto turrets shoot the grenades? I had it set to target player only, and maybe you guys can help me with this. Well, you can see the power is here. You can see the cables connected. It even tells you it's powered when you fly by it. I have it target players only. Get a little closer. Got it. There, hit that a little bit better. It's set to no warning, only players. Set to high, you got all those bullets in there, 183, so I know it hasn't fired. Can't access it from here on the Pteranodon, and you get a ladder up there or a Quetzal. So, why did our turrets not shoot the grenades? That's a good question. Well, when my fellow tri-members got here, they said the generator was off, and the only thing we can think of is maybe an electrical storm turned it off. You can see how they blew through the roof, blew out the door. Our Quetzal was in here, and it is no more. So we're going to want to collect a few things out of here. Making room for our other junk. So grab all this. Probably want to grab the polymer too, so try to grab all the light stuff. Some of the heavy stuff too. The fur we could leave in here. We might need it going back out. Quetzal saddle we're going to want to have. Let's see how heavy we are on the 30. A little bit heavy. So maybe I'll use some of the gunpowder. We can always make more of that easily enough. Got our RPGs here, the polymer. Thinking we'll take our armor out. Let's see how heavy we are again. Still doing good. Alright, I might grab some of the heavy fur coats and whatnot, because we're going to need that as we travel and do various things. Here's a full set of furs. Yeah, we're just about as heavy as we want to be. So I'm going to transfer all over to Peanut here. Then I can hit take all from this. And I'm going to transfer all into here. That way it's a little bit safer. If they come back to raid, they can blow these up easy enough. I don't want to have that happen to us. Let's take all from this and see what we can fit in here. In case people come, we probably want to have some warmer clothes for them. And that's pretty heavy. Some tools, basic tools there for them. The oil is really heavy. I won't be able to transfer that right now. Stone. Some more gunpowder to put in there. And then apart from that, I'll just move over some more heavy stuff. Pike I don't. Maybe I want that. It's going to weigh me down a little bit. Transfer that over, maybe grab my better tools. So I got my purple axe, grab that, throw the blue one in there. Take the trank arrows out so I can stick something else in there. What do I want to put in there? I actually think that's pretty good. I'm probably overweight. Put that back in there, so that's heavy. Check the box out, it's empty. Alright, so, I mean, we could demolish some of this, but it's probably best just to leave it here. I'm going to set these up to fire out high. So they're going to hang over and throw bombs on us again, I'm sure. Hopefully our generator will stay up. So, like I was saying, we don't know what exactly happened, why that generator was down, why we didn't shoot down those grenades with our auto turrets. But if it was an electrical storm that shut off the generator, there are settings on the generator to enable on-powered auto activation. So perhaps that was on me for not having that on. So it's on now for auto activation. So that might have been what caused us the Quetzal. You can see that there's some damage to the generator. That might have been through an explosion, or it might have been due to the electrical storm. So next time I set up generators, I'm not going to do just one. You see I've got like a cross grid. This went all across the top and all across the bottom. Put a generator in that box. I should probably have had another box over here, and then had them both switch to auto so that when one goes off, the next one goes on, and just kind of back and forth. Also, I was starting to build the top side of this, and I probably shouldn't have started until I was able to do the whole thing. And yes, it's stone, but I was hoping for a buffer over the roof. Yeah, probably would have been better off not giving a blind spot there. And I still don't know how they got in there, though, to drop the bombs. We had the turrets here, and the auto turrets are on the top. Alright, so let's see how heavy we are. Super heavy. What stuff can we do without? Let's do without some of the super heavy pieces of fur. Those provide some of the best protection against the cold, but we're going to need to get home, so grab those. And we'll replace it with cementing paste or blueprints for now, because they're lighter. Okay, so now that I've transferred that stuff around a little bit, maybe I can leave that here. We might be able to be light enough to limp our way back. Alright, so again, we got our 2 auto turrets here. Had they been powered, I think they would have deflected any grenades thrown at us. It's really unfortunate we lost that Quetzal. He was level 8 when we tamed her, or him. And the Ankylo, oh man, that was an awesome Ankylo. He was a 160 something Ankylo when he died. Alright, well, I'm going to fly back to our base and deposit some of these goodies. Thankfully we didn't lose any players' lives. I was level 69 like I said in there. And that would have shut us down for any additional progression until we got back up there in level. Gotta find these guys, they're hiding. We hit their 2 Pteranodons the night before, and then last night when we were off they hit our Quetzal and Ankylo, so I say they won on that balance. Oh, sad day. So we're we'll try to see what we can do over the next couple days to get back at them. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time on official PvP Hardcore Ark Survival Evolved.